Jenny Feldon writes the blog Karma Continued. Jenny believes in coffee, karma, and tracing dreams, no matter how fast they run. She's grateful to BlogHer for making one of those dreams come true today. She'd like to thank her friends and followers for their endless support and her incredible family for loving her anyway. Please join me in welcoming Jenny as she reads Life Lessons in the Seafood section.
It's been 33 days since my mother-in-law passed away. Today was the first kind of normal day I've had in a long time. There was the funeral and the trip back from Boston. There were weeks of family visits and chaotic routine upheaval. And then the house was quiet. We were on our own again. I finally felt normal enough to get up before the kids, take a shower, put on something that resembled an actual outfit. I made breakfast, made lunches, made coffee, dropped E off at school, left baby N with my babysitter, took my laptop to Starbucks for a few hours, worked on my book proposal, drank more coffee. Instead of crawling to the couch during nap time and lying there, staring at the ceiling, too empty and broken to do anything else, I cleaned, a lot, opened the 3-foot-high pile of mail next to the door, hauled out several bags of trash, made vegetable soup for lunch from scratch. And even better than kind of normal, my husband Jay was working in the LA office today and coming home for dinner tonight. So to celebrate, the kids and I made a pilgrimage to Whole Foods to buy ingredients for a special family meal. E and I browsed through some cookbooks and settled on citrus tilapia, which meant a visit to the fish counter, which should have been just another kind of normal activity in our kind of normal day. Mom? Yes? Do the fish miss their families? Huh? The fish. They aren't swimming in the ocean anymore. Do they miss their families? I had absolutely no idea how to answer this question. Was this about Grammy dying? Was E projecting her own sense of loss onto the slabs of iced marine flesh behind the glass? I wasn't prepared for this. None of the books or articles I'd read on parenting through grief mentioned anything about seafood. So I did what any good mom would do in this situation. I tried to distract her with food. Look, E, raspberries. Should we get some for breakfast tomorrow? Mom, how did the fish get here? From the ocean. I think they use nets. Who does? The fishermen. Fisher people. The ones who catch the fish. Are the fishes left in the sea sad when members of their family go into the nets? When did parenting get so complicated? When did she put the pieces together to realize that the fish on her plate tonight was intrinsically different than the quinoa and green beans that would also be there? God, I'm bad at this. How do I explain a fish's journey from the sea to the seafood section at Whole Foods without using the words killed and dead? Do I start talking about the food chain? About the differences between a human brain and a fish brain? About Pixar and how Nemo and Dory are smarter and cuter than your average farm-raised tilapia? That real fish families don't miss each other when they're gone? Nemo's dad went to the ends of the ocean looking for him. There's no way he's buying that. My head started to spin right there in front of the seafood counter with the Whole Foods guy staring at me, waiting for me to finish telling him how many deceased, beloved fish family member fillets I wanted. Flustered, I failed her. I just didn't answer. I burst into a rousing rendition of There's a Dinosaur Knocking at My Door, busied myself picking lemons from a bin, bribed her and baby N with an overpriced organic toddler snack so I could browse the shampoo aisle, jabbered away about how much fun we were going to have cooking, how excited Daddy would be with his surprise dinner, and how if she was really good, I'd let her use the lemon zester all by herself. I, the die-hard, vegetarianism is a deal breaker, make mine rare carnivore, considered going vegan, just so we'd never, ever, ever have to have this conversation again. But we did, of course. Digging her fork around in her tilapia, E's wise little mind returned to the problem at hand. Daddy, do the fish miss their families when they're on the plate? Huh? The fishies, when the fisher people catch them in nets and bring them to the store, and we make recipes with them. The tilapia, do they miss their families? Jay didn't miss a beat. He shoved another forkful in his mouth, swallowed, smiled. Nope, because they like going straight into our tummies for dinner. Why is this parenting thing always easier for him? Because at 3 a.m. tonight, he'll be asleep. And I'll be up, lying awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering if giving up sushi and bacon and cheeseburgers might be worth never having to serve E citrus Nemo with a side of quinoa for family dinner again.